Hello and welcome to the Georgia Film Academy experience on the campus of Pinewood Studios here in Atlanta. Here's to hoping everyone will have an opportunity to learn what's going on behind the scenes of actually making a film.
The camera crew is assembling all the things they'll need onto a rock and roll car. Our actors are rehearsing their lines, getting ready while the crew sets up. Here's the cabinet where people are getting the things they need from. List of what's supposed to be stored where in the cabinet and what types of equipment needs to be signed in and signed out and put away, where it goes when they're done with it. Here's more storage where the taco cart's kept and where the dolly's kept. There's the two empty spaces where the rock and roll carts have been wheeled out and put into use. More storage ideas. Tape lays out where things go, and then there's little tabs describing what's supposed to go in which taped off area. Sandbags are stacked crosswise for stability. Here's some advice nicely put on the wall for all future filmmakers to remember. So the art department has put this frosting on the back door of the car. What's the purpose of that?
So this is not spray frosting, as you can well tell. This is a sheet frosting that keeps any picture from coming in from the back, any distraction. And since they're shooting from the front of the car, then we want to make sure that they don't see anything out of the back of the car.
And what might they see out of the back of the car?
Well, where we are right now, you're liable to see a little bit of everything. You can see backdrops, tables, ladders, and that wouldn't be true to our scene. So we want to make sure that we get as true to the scene as possible.
Got it, thanks. The sound team has just hidden a lavalier microphone up above the wind visor, the sun visor. Mr. Bacafasco,
hi.
What job are you doing today?
I am second assistant director. And
you're working on some paperwork?
I'm working on paperwork, so I need contracts filled out and timesheets filled out for all the actors that will appear in the performance.
Great.
Yeah, that's about it. I will fill this all out and get them to sign it.
Cool. The sound department is testing out their wireless lavs, checking equipment. Mr. Love, what job are you doing today?
I'm doing the grip today.
And what's this you're holding?
We're holding the actual the plan of action.
I think that's a light plot.
That's a light plot. That's right.
Okay. And the grip department, why are you looking at this?
Because this particular light right here, the 650 light, is the actual moon. So what we got to do is we have to create a moon-like feeling. So we would take a tungsten light and we would put a CTB on it, which is color temperature blue. And that would change tungsten to daylight. Right, but it would be too bright to be the moon, so we would have to put a silk on it to actually make it moonlight. So
softer, like the moon is.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right.
Pop quiz. What is the Kelvin temperature rating for sunlight? Sunlight.
Daylight.
Daylight.
Okay, it'd be 5,600 kelvins.
Thank you, sir. You passed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Feltz, you're in the electric department, right? What are you working on?
Yeah, so right now we're setting up some LEDs for fill light inside of the car. So I'm just going to sit it in the middle console here.
I see.
And the light's going to be directed up, so it'll shine in the actors' faces.
Mr. Logan, you're in the electric department?
Yes.
What are you working on?
Right now we're setting up our poor man's light scene for a moving car. This is going to be 150 light that we're going to set up and be kind of angled at the car. And we're basically going to be using it as like street lights. So as the car's moving, it's going to mimic street lights.
Here's some grips deciding the best way to put that flag on the C-stand. Of course, the weight of the flag needs to be pulling the knuckle in a clockwise direction so that gravity helps tighten it instead of help loosening it. The camera department is mounting the camera on a tripod, always keeping the protocol hands-on, hands-off to indicate who has control and is responsible for the camera at any given moment. I thought my car was clean, but now that I'm looking at it under the moonlight, I missed a spot. Can I get a PA on that, please? PA, can you come clean this car? Here's that completed light. We've got a tungsten light with a blue adjustment on it to turn it to daylight temperature, 5600K, and there's that screen to soften it and make it look like reflected moonlight onto the car. What job are y'all?
Okay, we're script supervisor.
Okay. Ms. Robinson, what does that entail?
Okay, what that entails is marking the script for continuity, for good shots, we're timing, and definitely the editor will read it because the editor's not here. They want to know what went on set. So when they get to a shot that they're editing, they can actually, could I hold up yours? I don't have mine. They can actually look at this and be able to say, oh, this is a good shot, this was the best shot.
Wow, I never thought it would work. Ms. Kashan, the PA, is now cleaning my car. The light department, electrical, is testing out the installed fill light. Ms. Crump, what department are you in?
I'm with the grip.
And what are y'all working on right now?
Creating a reflective surface so that the light isn't shining directly and gives it a more moonlight appearance.
Pop quiz, what's that grip?
Foam board.
And what's that clamp right there?
That's a platypus clamp or a duckbill.
Clamp or a duckbill, very nice. And we're balancing that light onto the vehicle and simulating, as you said, moonlight.
Right.
All right, thank you. This is the first time they struck the house lights and are checking the lighting on the vehicle. They're asking someone to go as a stand-in to get into the car and check the lighting situation on that. Ms. Marrero and Mr. Handline, here in the dark, are looking at what's this paperwork?
This is the non-disclosure agreement. Basically, when you're working on set, a lot of the information should be proprietary. In studios will be very, very upset with you if you give away secrets or leak stuff because that's affecting their bottom line, and you'll never work again.
I see. And
this is the production office, and I have the crew member deal memo here, and basically it gives us all the information. Before you can come onto set, each person has to fill out this document completely so that they're legal.
The actors are still working. Oh, this scene's getting a lot better.
Like, what's the big deal?
So here they are adjusting the lights. What's this light for?
It's a backlight for the back of your car.
Oh, okay, great, thanks.
What we're doing now is we're setting the camera up actually to take the shot. This is the master shot we're doing. We have a 28 to 135 lens.
Okay.
This is a video assist from Blackmagic, which actually records video. This is the Ursa Mini 4K, and you record on the camera, and then you actually also can record on this monitor. So we have dual monitors.
And now they're setting up a backlight here in the back seat to get the right three-dimensional look on the lights. He is auditioning a soft opal in order to test whether he likes the effect.
I think that's our sweet spot, guys. Cool.
Now that they like where that silk is going, the grip department is actually putting it up.
Why don't you just move the light closer or further? Often it's the simplest solutions are the best ones.
And now the sound team is wiring microphones, still using the stand-ins at this point while the actors are rehearsing in a separate location. Camera department is almost ready. Ms. Watson, Mr. Norwood, what job are y'all doing today?
Ladies first.
AD.
Hey, first AD. All right, lock it down. Ready to go for picture?
That is a persistent glare that we're having to deal with here. Thank you, Ms. Roth.
Good job.
The sound team is deciding which channels to route which microphones to. Getting a little bit of noise from that fan, so we just killed it. What kind of fan was that? Mr. Bosby, Ms. Kashan, what department are y'all in today?
We are in the art department.
And what are you doing?
Well, we're going to be simulating the car actually rolling over bumps and
How does that work?
Okay, let's show them how we go. Okay.
Fantastic. All right, thanks, guys.
All right.
This black flag is going to be hanging over the car, but they went out and got a brand new gobo head, and they set up the whole rig near the car before it was leaning over the car. They got
Points
the new
means I'm
car,
moving something that's
new
protruding.
gobo head to make sure that it was strong enough and had enough gumption, in Dan's words, to hold that flag up without having any danger of dropping it on the car. Thank you, Dan. on the legs. Notice the sandbag is off the ground, so it's not touching the ground. All the weight is now on the turtle grip on the bottom of that C-stand. And they're testing it with 2 people to make sure it's strong enough to hold up the rig. The sound team is making adjustments to the microphone hidden up underneath the sun visor, and we'll have our actual actors in position now in order getting ready to do their lines on the set. Ms. Crump is going to safety it. Members of the acting department did not sign all the release forms, and so they have been chased down even on the set and told, sign this here or this doesn't happen. Making another adjustment. There are 2 pairs of hands on this now.
Camera guys, you got eyes on.
Okay.
Is that better?
A little better, go up.
What they're trying to do is block the light and fix the reflection on the windshield. Camera department is now signed off that the reflection has been taken care of. Mr. Cribb in the grip department is demonstrating that flashing light technique where he can wave that flag in front of the light and create the simulation of passing street lights on the side of the car. Another way to accomplish it is to simply loosen the bottom knuckle.
And what means you're going to twist up the
right
cable
there,
so then between tanks
and
you
then
got to go all the way back
twist.
to
All the way
where
down to
Our male lead needs a height adjustment, so we've got a claw for comfort and a quarter apple to slide under him there and fix that height balancing. Mr. Handline in the production office department has a quiet moment when nothing's being asked of him, so what is he doing? He's pulled out his production assistant manual and he's studying his notes. And Mr. Cribb is demonstrating yet another technique, simply rotating the flag. Now that we have the talent on here, we have to actually get the light exactly right for our real on-camera talent.
My art department in the back, we're gonna need to get you down lower.
The script supervisor has just told the second AC what to write on the clapperboard.
All right, picture up. Picture up. Last look. Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Roll sound. Speed. Roll camera.
Speed.
Depth car, take 2, scene 5. Take scene 2, take 5. Mark.
We'll get it out there.
Set.
Action for our lights. Dialogue action.
The director has called it a wrap for the day, so each department is putting away their equipment. Electric is packing up their lights. Production department finalizing paperwork. Sound team putting away equipment.
Y'all know one thing, you can rehire the grips.
Mr. Futrell knows the proper way to coil an XLR cable. Mr. Love, shouldn't all those C-stands have their knuckles facing the same direction?
Have their knuckles the same way, so you know.
It's a work in progress. He's still on that.
Progress.